There's only one thing we can do to thwart the plot of these albino shape-shifting lizard bitches.
Smell your blood, it's like a carnival, a state fair. Skin is cotton candy, so easy to melt. If a man wanna know, don't need to know. You got champagne problems. You don't wanna know, don't need to know. You got champagne problems. I need a raincoat for tomorrow. I need a raincoat for tomorrow. It's about how much people cry when you die. It's not about the storm of tears that you make when you're alive. Halfway and one step forward, that's the point. No return. Halfway and one step forward, that's the point. No return. Ring all the bells you can ring. There's a crack in everything. That's how the sunlight gets in. Ring all the bells you can ring. There's a crack in everything. That's how the sunlight gets in. I don't wanna know, don't need to know. You got champagne problems. I don't wanna know, don't need to know. You got champagne problems. One step forward, that's the point. No return. One step forward, that's the point. No return. One step forward, that's the point. No return. One step forward, that's the point.
Cancel the apocalypse. Cartons of the Milky Way with pictures of a missing planet last seen in pursuit of an American dream. This fool actually thinks he could drive his Hummer on the moon, blasting DMX off the soundtrack of a South Park cartoon. Niggas used to buy their families out of slavery. Now we buy chains and links, smokes and drinks. They're paying me to record this. Even more if you hear it. Somebody tell me what you think I should do with the money. Yes, Craig, tell me what you think I should do with the money. Exactly how much is it gonna cost to free Mumia? What you gonna do with this freedom? Talk on the radio? Radio programming is just that, a brainwashed and cleaned of purpose. To be honest, some freedom of speech makes me nervous. And you looking for another martyr in the form of a man here like a man with an outstretched hand. In a world of harsh thoughts, reactionary defensiveness, and counterintelligence, what exactly is innocence? Fuck it, I do believe the existence of police brutality. Who do I make checks payable to? A young child stares at a glowing screen transfixed by tales of violence. His teenage father tells him that that's life, not that Barney shit. A purple dinosaur that speaks of love, a black man that speaks of blood. Which one is keeping it real, son? Who manufactured your steel, son? Hardcore, basing elements at the Earth's core. Fuck it, I'ma keep speaking till my throat sores. An MC told a crowd of hundreds to put their hands in the air. An armed robber stepped to a bank and told everyone to put their hands in the air. A Christian minister gives his benediction while the congregation hold their hands in the air. Love the image of the happy Buddha with his hands in the air. Hands up if you're confused, define tomorrow. Your belief system ain't louder than my car system. Nigga walk down my block with his Rottweiler. A subwoofer on a leash, each one teach one. The DJ spins a new philosophy into a barren mind. I can't follow message from an etch-a-sketch. Something like Rakim said, I could quote any MC, but why should I? How would it benefit me? Karmic repercussions. Are your tales of reality worth their sonic lace discussions? Suddenly the ground shivers and quakes. A newborn startles and wakes. Her mother rushes to her bedside to hold her to her breast. Milk of sustenance heals and nourishes. From the depths of creation life still flourishes. Yet we focus on death and destruction, violence, corruption. My people, let Pharaoh go. What have you bought into? How much will it cost to buy you out? What have you bought into? How much will it cost to buy you out? What have you bought into? How much will it cost to buy you out?
How much it gonna cost to buy you out of my mind? Penny for a thought. Yo niggas is half-stepping, wasting my time. Please, nigga, what? Talking to me? Please, baby, please, can I borrow a nickel, a dime of that quarter? Baby, penny for a thought. How much it gonna cost to buy you out of buying into a reality that originally bought you? Dime a dozen. Yo niggas a dime a dozen. Penny for a thought, nigga. Come on, penny for a thought. Think fast. Come on, time is money.
Time is money, money is time. So I keep 7 o'clock in the bank and gain interest in the hour of God. I'm saving to buy my freedom. God grant me wings. I'm too fly, not too fly. I soar to look at humans without wings, so I soar and find tickling the feathers of my wings. Flying hysterically over land, numerically I am 7 mountains higher than the valley of death. 7 mountains higher than the valley of death. 7 dimensions deeper than dimensions of breath. 7 mountains higher than the valley of death. 7 dimensions deeper than dimensions of breath. We're performing an exorcism and all this, keep it realism. Violent sensationalism. In the name of the hip-hop that nurtured me, cultured me, we are ordering all evil entities that exit this body, leave this body. In the name of microphone scenes and a young boy's b-boy dreams, we charge you to leave this body, leave this body. All evil entities, all wannabe MCs, decoys, send in the true b-boys, B-men, motherfuckers, B-men. In the name of Scott LaRock, in the name of T LaRock, motherfuckers remember how to do the Reebok. Rock, pop, I charge you to leave this body, leave this body, leave this body. I charge you to leave this body, leave this body. Motherfuckers must think I'm crazy. Shit, I think your motherfuckers is crazy. I want my fucking MTV. Penny for a thought, nigga, penny for a thought. The fuck have you bought into?
Affection, attraction, attention, assistance, a sentence, a hindrance, a weapon, affiliates, friendships, acquaintances, connections, confliction, confessions, the differences, the questions. What exactly defines a person if one cannot stand to be less than perfect? Is it wrong to believe that feeling stress can burden? Is a bond that can easily be severed worth it? If everything in life can be taken for granted, then the planet see it through wasn't made to be handed to the patient that have managed to remain on this planet. All of the pain and the damage, what couldn't take it or stand it? Who is right to judge? Throwing stones can't be levied, whether heavy or light. Bones won't be so ready to resist a mighty judgment from a town of hypocrites who seem to be a jury in a crowd of witnesses. The sound of wickedness isn't bound of limits, and the ones who were tried are never found to be innocent. These are the times that have tried the patience of those who comply with the lies of ancients. Old rules that were made by forgotten faces, and the fools who obey with a lot complacence. Both fail to survive in a world forsaken by the bonds that were thought to be so sure and sacred. Severed in the wake of such envy and hatred, connections that were made become empty and vacant. No one stops to question any possible changes. It's the easy way out if there's the option to take it. When the bullet hits a brain, memories begin to fade. The DMT releases in defeat amidst the pain. The weakness to regain any reason to refrain from the seasons will it change. The secret still remains, lost in the minds of the failed and broken. It's hidden in the words that are rarely spoken, and behind every door that is barely open, it's there. Affinity, affection, attraction, attention, assistance, a sentence, a hindrance. hindrance, a weapon, affiliates, friendships, acquaintances, connections, confliction, confessions, the differences, the questions. When the bullet hits a brain, memories begin to fade. The DMT releases in defeat amidst the pain. The weakness to regain any reason to refrain from the seasons will the change. The secret still remains, lost in the minds of the failed and broken. It's hidden in the words that are rarely spoken, and behind every door that is barely open, it's there. When the bullet hits a brain, memories begin to fade. The DMT releases in defeat amidst the pain. The weakness to regain any reason to refrain from the seasons will it change. The secret still remains, lost in the minds of the failed and broken. It's hidden in the words that are rarely spoken, and behind every door that is barely open, it's time to be more than just scared and hopeless.
There once was a song called Arrest the President. Contemporary music, a hit with the kids, it was a top 10. I wasn't pop then, so I missed the bus a bit. But politics, it was on everybody's hot this summer list. And the cool kids were all rocking votes. I shit you not, I was pistol whipping cops for hip-hop. Ooh, yeah! On my soapbox, yelling into megaphones, killing hard rocks, using carcasses as stepping stones. Had a promise that I'd stop holding my marches the day that Chris Columbus got crucified in golden arches. My pedestal was too tall to climb off. In fact, that's the reason for the high horse. And from up here, I see Marines and Hummers on a conquest. Underdogs with wonder bras in a push-up contest. All for the sake of military recruitment. It felt like Kent State the way they targeted the students. I galloped off, whistling Ohio. The rest of them stuck doing stand-up at a cricket convention. Who would they die for? Is it the same machine that leaves equality applied for? An abominable colony of cyborgs clogging up the property that I bought with eyesores. That clever ad campaign ain't worth the time taken for minimum wage labor. I don't care how half-naked or fake she looks. She smells like dirty cash and aged paper books. Who would she die for? Slow down, Gandhi, you're killing them. Slow down, Gandhi, you're killing them. Now it's whistleblower versus the pistol holder. Case dismissed, they'll lock you up and throw away the key witness. Justice is the whim of a judge. Check his chest density. It leaves much room for error, and the rest left to destiny. The West Memphis 3 lost paradise. It's death penalty versus suicidal tendencies. All I wanted was a fucking Pepsi. Institution, making you think you're crazy is $1 billion industry. If they could sell sanity in a bottle, they'd be charging for compressed air. They're marketing healthcare. They demonize welfare. Middle class eliminated. Rich get richer till the poor get educated. But some of y'all still haven't grown into your face, and your face doesn't quite match your head. And I'm waiting for a brain to fill the dead space that's left. You're all give me ethnicity or give me dreads. Trust a Fundian rebel without a cause for alarm. Cause when push turns to shove, you jump into your forefather's arms. He's a banker, you're part of the system. Off go the dreadlocks, in comes the income. The briefcase, the sickness, the symptom. When the cameras start rolling, stay the fuck out of the picture, pilgrim. The sickness, the symptom. When the cameras start rolling, slow down, Gandhi, you're killing them. Mr. Save the world, spare us the details. Save the females from losing interest. And Miss Save the universe, you're a damsel in distress. Tied down to a track of isolated incidents. Generalize my disease, I need a taste of what it's like. Living off the fat of kings, I play the scab at your hunger strike. Slow down, Gandhi, you're killing them. One love, one life, one too many victims. Republican, Democrat, one party system. Media goes in a frenzy, they're stripped of their credentials. Presidential candidates can't debate over this instrumental. Let them freestyle, winner takes all. When the music's dead, I'll have Ted Nugent's head hanging on my wall. Kill one of ours, we'll kill one of yours. With some friendly fire, that's a funny term, like Civil War. 6 in the morning, police at my crib. Now my nights consist of 2 toothpicks and eyelids, a crucifix and vitamins. Music that is pirated, new flavored food made of mutated hybrids. They tell me that it's not that bad. It fucks you up good, but it's not that bad. They hold on to these tails till it's the dog that wags. God save us all if he lets the cat out the bag. Who's the one to blame for the strain of my vocal cords? Who can pen a hateful threat but can't hold a sword? It's the same who complain about the global war but can't overthrow the local joker that they voted for. They call the shots but they're not in the line of fire. I call the cops but they break in the line of duty. Let's call a stop to the abuse of authority. The truth keeps calling me, and I'ma live to tell the story. So look for truth, quit seeking forgiveness. You need to cut the noose, but you don't believe in scissors. You support the troops, but wearing yellow ribbons. Just bring home my motherfucking brothers and sisters, cause they don't call the shots, but they're in the line of fire. I'd like to call the cops, but they break in the line of duty. It's time to call a stop to the abuse of authority. The truth keeps calling me, and I'ma live to tell the story.
Metal superstar, that is what you are. Coming from a farm, reaching with your arm. Come away with me to another ranch. We can rely on a tree branch.
Greeting is on.
Your lips wanting the drugs to shake it up. How can my son intergalactical
You were wild, King Solomon's Mines, exit 75. I'm still alive, I'm still alive, I'm still alive, I'm still alive, I'm still alive.
Die alone. Let me in, I beg.